You are deeply hurt by the behavior of your person, and it's weighing heavily on your heart. There's a silence between you now, a painful absence of communication that feels like an emotional void. In the midst of this distance, your soul aches for even the smallest sign, a moment, a signal, anything to give you hope that this connection still lives in their heart. You're not just seeking words, you're craving emotional reassurance, something genuine that reminds you that you're not alone in what you feel. This longing is not just emotional, it's spiritual. You want to believe that this love still has a chance, that it's not all in vain, that there is still something sacred tying your hearts together. This emotional pain has started to manifest physically and mentally. You might be experiencing discomfort in your body, perhaps back pain, throat issues, or disrupted sleep. You might find yourself more irritable than usual, suffering from mood swings, or struggling with fatigue and emotional instability. These aren't just random symptoms, they are signs from the universe, calling your attention inward. They are guiding you toward healing, not only from the heartbreak but from the disconnection you may have with yourself. The pain you feel isn't just about what they did or didn't do, it's also a reflection of how much love you need to give yourself. Now is the time to truly prioritize your well-being. It's a period of emotional recalibration. You are being called to focus on self-love, to nourish your soul through healing practices like meditation, yoga, journaling, or simply sitting with your emotions instead of resisting them. These aren't just ways to distract yourself, they are tools to help you stabilize your energy, to find peace in your own presence. When you begin to reconnect with yourself, you become a magnet for the kind of love you truly deserve, whether that love comes from them or someone else who is truly aligned with your soul. Being spiritually connected to this person, you might be feeling their pain as well. This is not uncommon in soul-level connections. You and your person may be what people often call one soul in two bodies. That's why, even in separation, you can pick up on each other's emotions, energy shifts, and even physical sensations. If they are going through a difficult phase, it's likely affecting you too. Perhaps they are facing emotional upheaval, significant life changes, or inner conflicts. These could be causing you to feel anxious, heavy, or unsettled without understanding exactly why. It's the unspoken bond between your souls, the energy that doesn't lie, even when words are absent. Right now, your person is going through a phase of awakening. They are in a deep process of self-reflection and realization. The silence is not empty, it's filled with inner transformation. This awakening is helping them see the truth of this connection, something they may have denied, ignored, or misunderstood in the past. They are beginning to see you in your true light, to appreciate the depth of your love, and to understand what your presence truly meant in their life. Your kindness, your loyalty, your patience, all of it has left a mark on their heart, and no amount of time or distance can erase that. They love you, even if they haven't said it. They can feel your heart, and they know it is pure. Your energy speaks louder than words ever could. They are beginning to see that the love you offered was real, unconditional, and rare. They miss that love, and more importantly, they are beginning to recognize that they want it back, not just as a comfort, but as a commitment. In the past, they may not have been ready for you. Perhaps they were emotionally unavailable, afraid of the depth of their own feelings, or caught up in their own pain and fears. They may have rejected this connection or run from it, not because it wasn't real, but because it was too real. But now, things are changing. Their heart is opening. Their mind is clearing. They are starting to align with the same desire you've held all along, union. They want this connection in their life, not as a fleeting feeling, but as a stable, grounded reality. They are manifesting this union, just as you have been. And while the timing may have once been off, the energies are shifting. They are preparing to come forward, not with false promises or temporary affection, but with something genuine, something lasting. They want to rebuild trust, create emotional safety, and offer a love that is rooted in clarity, respect, and devotion. But as you wait, or even if you choose to walk away, you must remember that your healing comes first. You deserve a love that shows up fully. So for now, listen to what your body and spirit are telling you. Rest. Heal. Love yourself the way you wish they would love you. Because whether this person returns or not, your soul deserves peace, and your heart deserves to be whole. I have so much to say, yet I find myself at a loss for how to begin. My heart is full, my mind is racing, and the emotions I've kept buried for so long are all surfacing at once. I wish I could talk to you right now, look you in the eyes, and say everything I've been holding inside. But I can't, not yet. Not because I don't want to, but because I know I've disappointed you more times than I care to admit. And despite everything, you never gave up on me. That's what makes this even harder. You were there through it all, even when I didn't deserve it, even when I was too blinded by my responsibilities, my stress, and my selfishness to notice the love and support you gave me so freely. I see now that while I was so consumed with trying to hold everything together, you were silently holding me together. You were my anchor, my quiet strength, and I failed to acknowledge that. I failed to see how much effort you put into being there for me. And even though you tried to appear strong, I know deep down you were hurting. You acted like everything was fine, like you weren't affected, but I know better. I see now how you must have felt, unheard, unseen, and pushed aside. That was never my intention. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you feel like you were alone in this. Leaving you in the middle of it all was never my plan. Now that you've pulled away, I understand. I respect the space you've created for yourself. I realize now that you needed to protect your heart, that you couldn't keep pouring yourself into someone who wasn't fully present. It's hard to admit that I was the reason you had to create that distance, but I know it's true. And even though I respect your boundaries, it doesn't make it hurt any less. It still breaks me every day. I've cried for you, for us, for the love we built and the pain I caused. I keep asking myself how we ended up like this. We had something so beautiful, so rare, and I let it slip through my fingers. Trust me when I say this, I have always loved you. I never stopped. Not for a single second. Even in the silence, even in the distance, my heart has been with you. I've been hurting too, though I haven't shown it. I didn't have the courage to come to you sooner, because I knew seeing the pain in your eyes would crush me with guilt. But please know this, I've never stopped dreaming about us. I still wake up each morning thinking of you, and each night I fall asleep wondering how you're doing, if you're okay, and if you still think of me. I worry that you're moving on, and that thought terrifies me. I keep replaying the first time we met, how natural it felt, how my soul recognized you instantly. I think about the last time I saw you, and I wonder if you knew then how much I still loved you, even if I couldn't say it properly. I can't lose you. I won't. Not without fighting for you, for us. I'm coming back to you, not just in words, but in action. Please trust me when I say I'm doing what it takes to be with you. I'm facing the fears that held me back, breaking down the walls I built around myself. I've realized that nothing, no responsibility, no fear, no past mistake, is more important than the future I want to build with you. I want to hold you in my arms again, feel the warmth of your presence, and let you know with every beat of my heart that you are my destiny. You are my end game. You don't need to worry anymore about whether or not we'll be together. That's on me now. I'm taking responsibility for everything I didn't do before. I've grown. I've changed. And I promise you, I will do everything in my power to bring us back into union. We belong together, and I won't let my past failures keep us apart any longer. I have loved you from the very beginning. I loved you in the moments I was silent, in the moments I was distant, and I love you still, with even more clarity and purpose. And I will keep loving you, endlessly, without conditions, until the very end of my life. Please don't give up on us, not now. I'm coming back, and this time, I'm not letting go. It's always been you for me, right from the very beginning, and even now, after everything we've been through. I know I've made mistakes, some of which have hurt you deeply, and for that, I carry a heavy weight in my heart. If I could turn back time and undo the pain I've caused, I would do it in a heartbeat. But since I can't, all I ask for now is just one more chance, one genuine opportunity to show you that I've changed, that I'm not the same man who hurt you before. This time, it's different. I am different. I've spent a lot of time reflecting on my actions, my words, and how I allowed my emotions to cloud the love that was always right in front of me. My love for you has never been in question, not for a second. It's real, it's unconditional, and it has only grown stronger with time. What broke us wasn't a lack of love, but rather the way I let circumstances and my own frustrations interfere with how I expressed that love. You see, when I got angry or overwhelmed, it wasn't you I was truly upset with, it was the situation, life's challenges, my own insecurities. But instead of managing those emotions in a healthy way, I ended up pushing you away. I convinced myself that if I kept you at a distance, I was protecting you from the worst parts of me. I thought I was doing the right thing by shielding you from my anger and confusion, but in reality, all I did was isolate you and cause you pain. And that haunts me every day. You might not realize it, but I have been putting in the work. Quietly, consistently. I've been trying to better myself, not just for you, but also because I owe it to myself to become a man I can be proud of. I want to be someone who is stable, emotionally grounded, and capable of giving love the way it's meant to be given, gently, patiently, and without conditions. I want to be the kind of person who lifts you up, not someone who drags you down or makes you question your worth. I've been trying to fix the parts of me that got in the way of our happiness. The truth is, loving you has always felt natural, but keeping that love alive through all the chaos, that's where I failed. I see that now, and I'm sorry it took me so long to understand. I miss you, truly, deeply. And the hardest part of all this has been your silence. It's deafening. It makes me feel like maybe you've moved on, like you don't need me anymore, like I'm just a closed chapter in your life now. I try not to jump to negative conclusions, but the mind is a powerful thing, and sometimes it plays tricks on me. I keep wondering, after everything we've shared, after all the moments of joy, laughter, even the tears we shed together, how could we end up here? How could silence replace all those words, all those promises? I don't want to assume the worst, but when the person you love most starts to feel distant, it creates a war inside your mind between hope and despair. Everywhere I go, everything I see, somehow brings me back to you. It's as if the world keeps reminding me of what I lost. Your name echoes in conversations, songs, places. We used to go, we used to talk, we used to dream. And in all of those memories, I feel your presence so strongly that sometimes I forget we're no longer together. Then reality hits, and the pain returns all over again. I can't keep bottling up these emotions. I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. I've tried to move forward, but the truth is, I'm stuck in this space between regret and hope. I'm not asking for things to magically go back to the way they were. I know healing takes time, and trust has to be rebuilt slowly, with care. But what I am asking is for a chance to show you who I've become and how much you still mean to me. Please understand that everything I'm saying comes from the most honest part of my soul. I'm not trying to manipulate you or guilt you into coming back. I just need you to know how deeply I still care, how hard I'm trying, and how much I believe in us, still, even now. If there's even a small part of you that still believes in what we had, please don't shut the door completely. Let me in, even if just a little. Let's talk, let's reconnect, and let's try to understand each other again. No matter what happens, I'll always be grateful for the love we shared. But if you can find it in your heart to give me another chance, I promise, I won't waste it. I'll protect our love this time, not from anger, but with understanding, kindness, and patience. I just need one more chance to make things right.